The kitties are both sleeping. You know, except for me bugging them now. We'll see how long that lasts. Especially with this one. Hello everyone, and welcome to a New Year declutter from me. This is one of those times where I felt like, in my mind, I'm in a decluttering mood, and I've been watching decluttering videos like crazy the past couple days since it's been the new year. And now that I have things laid out here, even just this part of my makeup collection, just my powders, my primers, my concealers, my foundations, now I'm sitting down with all of it laid out here and I'm like, all of the internal screaming with fire in the background. This is too much. This is overwhelming. First off, with declutters, I always feel so guilty doing them, and it's why I don't do them often, because a lot of this stuff was sent to me by you guys. That just makes me feel horribly guilty about like giving it away or like showing that I'm getting rid of it on camera. So please know, if you sent me anything and maybe you don't see it or something, it's been sent to a new home. It is being loved by someone. I promise your money was not wasted. I just feel horrible about that. So I just want to put that out there. This is not meant to cause offense to anybody. Nobody at all. And you know, some of the things that I love, you might not love. Some of the things that I hate, you might love. You know, it's all just a personal preference. I'm just going to be going through and keeping the things, A, that I need to keep for, you know, future tests and stuff. B, things I need to keep for like comparisons purposes. And then also C, the stuff that I actually love. So let's tackle this. What do I even start with? I don't even know. Like, do I start out with foundations? The biggest pile? Or do I start little and then work my way to this? Alright, I have moved. I'm over here now. I'm gonna start with primers, right? Let's start with primers. Why not? Let's make some room. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so primers right here. Let's do this. First off, Milk Makeup, oh sorry, can you see? First off, Milk Makeup Blur Stick. This, from what I remember, it didn't work well for me. Like, it just, no. So, I'm gonna pass this on. This Smashbox Photo Finish Light Primer. It's new, you know, from Smashbox themselves. Same with this Photo Finish Primer Oil. So I'm gonna keep these and put them in a giveaway pile for you guys, because I have tried both of them. The primer breaks me out, and the oil, I think I still have, yeah, I have this little mini of the oil here from Smashbox that I used in a review video, and I haven't used since, which means, am I going to ever use it? Probably not. So I'm just gonna throw this away just because it is quite old. Also from Smashbox, they just sent this to me pretty recently anyways. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer Primer Moisturizer in one. I want to test this in a video for you guys, so I'm gonna keep this. This Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer I had gotten from iHerb and tested it out, and I thought I liked it initially, and then I kept on using it, and it's just okay. It's nothing special. It's just kind of meh, at least for me. So I'm gonna pass this one on. This is my love. This is my life. I recently repurchased the Guerlain Meteorites base, the primer from them, and I love it. I'm keeping this. This is holy grail for me. This No Pore Bloom primer, it broke me out. It broke me out really, really badly, so unfortunately it worked, you know, it worked really, really well for me, but it broke me out, like I said, so I'm gonna pass that on as well. The BH Studio Pro Mattifying Face Primer didn't do great for me, so I'm gonna pass that on as well. I have got 2 bottles of this Paula's Choice Shine Stopper. It's an oil control primer. Instant matte finish. So one of these I'm going to keep to do a first impressions video on, and then one of them I will put in a giveaway pile for you guys. This Boscia primer I had done a first impression on. Hello, Galileo. Please don't knock over my camera. That would make me very sad. I remember liking this. I need to keep on using it and trying it more, so I'm gonna keep this for now. Same with the Becca Evermatte that I did a review on. It was intense and it's too much for like my full face, but I wanted to keep this for like when the summer rolls around again and try it just like in Target areas and see if I like it better that way, like using it just on my nose. stuff like that, so I'm going to keep it for now. I had purchased this Misha primer to try out with you guys, so I'm going to keep that for now. A lot of these. I mean, these two Catrice primers, one of them, I think it's the pink one here, is apparently supposed to be a dupe for my Guerlain primer that I love, so I'm gonna do reviews on these soon, hopefully. I've had them sitting around for long enough. That's another thing about these declutters. It's good for me to like re-look at everything and see, you know, these are the things I have and I need and I want to test with you all. Same with this Wet n Wild primer. Oh, I want to try this out now that it's winter and my skin is a little bit more dry. This is a sample of the Too Faced Hangover prescription, well, I don't know, do you pronounce it RX or prescription? The replenishing primer. I want to try that out here now that it's winter. Same with this Coconut Skin primer from First Aid Beauty. I want to try that out. I had gotten that in a, what are they called? Sephora Play box. And same with this Becca one. See, a lot of this stuff I feel like I got during the summer when I just knew it would be a waste to try it out on my channel because I'm just sweaty and oily and disgusting. But now that it's winter, it's good for me to look at this and be like, oh yeah, Cassie, 'tis the time. Please test those out. This I never got around to testing. This is the Murad, and unfortunately I can see that it expired within the past few months. I never even opened it, but you know, that's a shame. That's a darn shame, and that's why I need to test more makeup, I think, is the moral of that story. So I'm going to throw that out, unfortunately. YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer I still need to test with you guys. I don't even know. Isn't this Tarte Sea Spray stuff supposed to be like a primer? I don't know. I wanted to test that. Ooh, we're not doing so well again here now. But Smashbox Primer Water, I wanted to test that. Wet n Wild Eyeshadow Primer. Maybe I can do like a dual review where I test out an eyeshadow primer and a face primer at the same time, both from Wet n Wild. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Cover FX, here's an illuminating primer. That was, I think Galileo wants me to try this out. All right, we're keeping that. This primer from Bare Minerals, I remember actually liking this, and that's why I held on to this little sample here, but it's got a hole in it. It looks like a cat tooth. I think one of my cats punctured this, so that's gonna have to go in the trash. That's too bad. Here's a Clinique Pep Start primer I wanted to test with you guys. Sorry, I feel like this is so not interesting because, like I said, a lot of this I haven't tested yet, but here's another Paula's Choice primer. I don't know, I mean, worth testing. This Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster I had gotten in a Sephora Play, and my friend V here on YouTube and in real life, she said that this is actually awesome as a primer. It's just like a serum. It says it's a skin booster, Hydra Plump Serum, but that might be a good one for me to test out here. And let me know, you guys, you know, any of this stuff that you see that I'm saying I want to test out with you guys. I mean, I hopefully will get around to it eventually, but please let me know in the comments what of this stuff you are like dying to see me test so I can know what to test out before other things, you know? Because there's obviously the stuff that I'm interested in testing, but like my channel is not about me, it's about us. And so I want to know what you guys want to see me test as well. So this, I don't know that it's a primer. I'm going to have to look more into this. One of you sent this to me, but this is a serum, it looks like, that's supposed to correct large pores. And I think you said that you absolutely love this stuff. So I need to try it. I don't know why it's with my primers, but oh, do I have two YSLs? Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I sure do. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, one of these will be going to you guys. Yay! Happy giveaway. I haven't opened either of these, so. And then Hourglass had sent me one of their Veil Mineral Primers. These are awesome. I remember really liking them, but then the formula seemed to have changed and I didn't love it as much. And you know, since I've tested it before and I've got so many other primers to test out, I'm just going to give this to one of you all. There's no need for me to be greedy. And then one of you sent me this one from Becca. This is the Luminous Light Primer. Do I have this? I have a First Light primer from them and then the Luminous Light. These are different, right? How are they different? Ah, this one is lavender hued. Okay, so I guess I'll be keeping both of them. I think this is supposed to be more for like a skin corrector. Well, this was in the wrong pile. That's a concealer, okay. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. I feel like people love this. Should I test this out, you guys? I've never tried it. And then we've got the Bare Minerals Sheer Sun Serum Bronzer. I don't know why this is in here. I still haven't tested this out either, but should I? I don't use bronzers, you guys. I mean, it's a really nice size sample, but like I said, I just don't use bronzers, so I'm actually gonna throw this in a pile to give to you guys. Whew. It probably doesn't seem like I did very well there. But that's because a lot of this that I am keeping, it's for testing. It's for testing, it's my job, you guys. So here you can see, this is the pile that I am keeping for primers, and that is the stuff that I am throwing away, giving to family and friends or whatever, and then gonna put in a pile for a giveaway for you guys. So like I said, not the best, but I mean, theoretically, out of the stuff that I have tried in this pile, I kept 2 primers, you know, and the rest of this is for review. So like I said, let me know, what do you want to see? I need to know. Looking at this, good girl. Good girl. Well done, self. Alright, that made me feel good, seeing that I only kept 2, kind of, technically, of stuff, you know, that I have tested. So, now we will move on to powder. I don't know that I'm getting rid of any of these, you guys. Yeah, which is pretty shameful. Technically, I suppose I should put this in a highlighter pile, because that's... Ow! Oh! Oh, that feeling when you accidentally had your finger in the hinge? Woohoo! Okay, that woke me up, but here's a YSL powder that I love. The Touche Éclat Lumière Divine. I also have been recently pushing myself to use this Hourglass palette. I've been trying it for like when I'm filming, and it looks beautiful on camera, you guys. I feel like in real life, it doesn't make a lot of a difference, and that's why I don't really reach for it, but ooh, it made my skin look real good on camera. Oh yeah, I am gonna get rid of my Wowder from Glossier. It just, I don't know, it didn't do anything for me, you guys, so that I am going to give away. This I'm really excited to try. One of you sent this to me a long time ago, and I just haven't gotten around to testing it yet. That's another thing. I need to get out of the mindset. I have this horrible, I mean, it's not horrible, it's from before YouTube was my job, and you know, I would use a product, and I was also, you know, in grad school, so I really did not have money to be spending on makeup, and so I would force myself to use a product all the way through, which is great, you know, but now that this is my job and everything, I can't have that mindset anymore, and I feel like it really stunts me from testing out new products. So I am going to be testing this out soon, I hope. I hear this is amazing. This is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. I really do. I hear fantastic things about this powder. Same thing with the Coty Airspun. I wanted to do a like hacker hoax on baking. I mean, I know it's not a hoax, like people love it, but you know, baking for everyday life, I guess, and apparently this is the powder to do it with, or one of the powders anyways, and people just apparently love this powder in general, so I want to test that. You know what, this Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, I have so many powders. I am going to give this away to somebody, a family member, friend, something like that, because I know a lot of people love this powder. It's in the transparent. Or should I throw this in the giveaway pile for you guys? I mean, it's never been opened. I've used a couple of these. I think that's why I have another one, you know, bought it for a backup, but I have so many powders. I don't need to hold on to this. So I'm gonna throw this in the giveaway pile, especially because it is translucent. And then we have the Peach Perfect powder. That's not going anywhere. I love that stuff. This Bare Minerals, I mean, shamefully, I'm gonna keep this just because the packaging is beautiful, but the actual powder, the powder's okay. It's really not my favorite face powder ever. It can look a bit dry and just not good on my skin, but that packaging is beautiful. So this I'm keeping more as a display piece, I know. I have a sample of the Kat Von D setting powder, the Lock-It translucent powder. I really wanted to test this out. Same with the Laura Mercier. I've been wanting to do a first impressions video with this, or I suppose this would be a YouTube made me buy it. It also came with a puff. I had gotten this in a Sephora favorites kit, God, a couple years ago probably. Oh! And then one of you sent me this cat compact powder. It's super duper cute, and I feel like I hear that this is actually a wonderful powder. Can I, ooh, ooh, very hard to open. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Ooh, so silky. Oh, so soft. That I should definitely throw into my purse. So, I will keep that, and I will finally use it. Yay! I also have this little tiny sample of Winky Lux foundation powder. I think this was just like a little sample, or I don't know, is this the full size? Diamond powder. Someone had sent this to me. Oh my god, that is silky. Oh my goodness, I want to try that. Definitely want to try that. Same with this Dior powder. I have been pushing myself to use this very recently, and I can't even get myself to throw away this stupid clear plastic. Cassie, get over it! Get over it! You don't need to keep the clear plastic. I've used this a couple times now, so I'm going to continue using this. Let's see, I have two things of Bare Minerals foundation that I wanted to do a video on. I will get rid of this little sample here. I don't think I've opened this. Has anyone? Nope. So, I mean, either way, I'll give it to a friend since it is, you know, colored or whatever. And this one I want to do a video on. Oh. A couple primers got pushed into my foundations. Oopsies. The Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer broke me out terribly, so I'm going to pass that on. And then this CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. This is old. I got, and separated. Okay. Was that a good idea to just like wipe that on my carpet? Okay, this is old, but I actually really liked this primer. It wasn't like the best, but from the drugstore, I feel like this is my favorite one I have used. So I am going to throw that away because it is old. So that was not my finest moment. I'm keeping this. And I'm getting rid of these. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm trying. Hopefully I'll do better with concealers and foundations. So let's try that. Okay, let's move on to concealers, shall we? A lot of these again are for testing, but the ones that I actually use, this Makeup Forever one is old as sin. I mean, I really should throw this away, but this is a fantastic concealer. This is from Makeup Forever. It's the Full Cover Camouflage Cream, waterproof. Oh, so good. But I'm going to throw this away. It is very old. I can buy another one. Let's see, other ones that are staying. I think this is the one I've been using. Yeah, this is almost out, but this is my beloved Benefit Fake Up, so I'm going to be keeping that as well as a backup Fake Up that one of you all sent me. So backup, normal. These are lovely concealers. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I've got the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and then the ColourPop No Filter concealer. These are all fantastic, so I'm going to be keeping these. The Pretty Vulgar concealer was good too, but like, do I need another concealer? No, so I'm gonna pass that on. The Benefit Boing Airbrush concealer, I've actually put a decent dent in this. I really do like using this under my eyes with the Benefit Fake Up, so I'm keeping that. This BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer, it's okay, you guys. It does do a good job covering, but I don't feel like it lasts the greatest on me throughout the day, and it's also a little dark for me, this color. Got the shade number 104, so I'm gonna give this one away. It just ends up looking kind of cakey on me. The Glossier Stretch Concealer did horrendous things underneath my eyes when I tested that out, just creased and was awful, and as an actual concealer, like on blemishes, it really just didn't do much for me. Pardon my heater, it's like negative 14 degrees here in Minnesota. But I'm gonna give that away as well. This doesn't expire until 2021, alright. The Dermacol makeup cover, you know, I tried this as a foundation. I wanted to test this as a concealer though, because that's, you know, what people say it's actually meant to be used for and not as foundation like people were doing on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep this and test it out, see if it works better for me as a concealer, because as a foundation it was a no-no. Someone had sent me this Tony Moly Cover Pot concealer to test out, and I still have not gotten around to doing that, so we'll keep that. This, unfortunately, is just way too dark for me. This is in the shade Natural. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, so I'm gonna give that away because I'm not gonna be able to use that. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I have heard fantastic things about this concealer, so I need to test that out for sure in a video. Well, hello, Fig. That is such a good spot for you, just kidding. Same with this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I purchased this to do a review video on, so I need to keep that and actually do the video. I had purchased this CCI cream when I was in Europe, and I still haven't tried it, so Cassie, try it! Darn it! Let's see, people had sent me color correctors. Do you guys want to see me test out color correctors? I have both of these from LA Girl and NYX, so I can do that. This hard candy Glamouflage they had sent me. I just don't see myself ever reaching for this. I mean, I haven't opened it or anything, but I'm just gonna give it away. Here we have a Wow 17 skin concealer that someone had sent me to test out. This is the Fenty Beauty Concealer, which I really did not like. It's just dry, and I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a review where someone said they actually like this concealer, but I'm in that camp, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that away. Here we have a concealer from Unique. I also have a BB Flawless Cream stuff, so, you know, review together. Yeah, you want to see that? And then we've got a full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer from IT Cosmetics. Yeah, that sounds lovely. I would like to test that. That looks beautiful. Cassie, you should actually test that. Alright, so again, not the greatest. But there, that's a backup. But I mean, if we put it in terms of like, I mean, okay, so this is what I'm keeping. This is what I'm giving away for concealers. Oh, and also one that I am tossing. But if we put it into perspective that I haven't tested these ones yet, and these are the ones that I have tried that I'm keeping, you know, I got rid of over half, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, giveaway / throwaway. Keeping. So that makes me feel good. Those will make me feel good once I actually test them. Hello, Fig, looking down on me from above. You enjoying this declutter? Are you judging me? I think that's a yes. And now, foundations. Oh my god.
I went to this club, right? And they had no baggy pants and no sneakers. That was wild.